What is up, everybody? We are live. Oh boy. Before I do get started, before we get started, I just want y'all to know it's warm outside, so you might be hearing a whole lot of motorcycles that nobody asked for. So I apologize in advance because as soon as the weather break, everybody want to be outside. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful day in Zamunda, and this is the RTIM show. We are your hosts. I am 759. I was on the screen ready to do my thing, and I'm joined by my co host, the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with the gap in her teeth, but it's perfectly okay, aka Merciless Minx, aka Miss Five Below, aka a whole bunch of other AKAs. It's my homegirl, Mix Couture, Mix Contour, Mix Coodle, Mix call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig Minx or do they dig?
They better dig.
And if not, we've got two words for you.
Le Cheval.
Le Cheval. Yes, yes, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in with us for the first time, we do welcome you. If you're back with us, welcome back, family. Get ready for the foolery, the fuckery, and all of shenanigans. I love the foolery and fuckery and shenanigans.
I gotta show you my shirt.
Sponsored by Five Below. Literally no one. Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Yo, nobody ever discussed how creepy the Kool-Aid Man really was, just busting in on everything.
Oh man, trust me.
Oh gosh.
I do want to say one thing. I had took a snippet of one of our past shows and put it up on TikTok. Which was the Power Rangers discussion.
Oh yeah, still.
Oh my God. I don't know what happened. I woke up and there were so many likes and comments. I was like,
didn't expect it to go up, huh?
I didn't expect it. But yes, I gotta read you some of these comments though.
Oh, please do. See now I gotta download TikTok because everybody's showing me TikTok.
I mean, why not? I mean, honestly,
because I probably won't post nothing on it.
You know, a lot of people are just watchers. Hey guys, over at Caffeine.
See, then I sound creepy. You're a watcher. Ugh.
I'm a watch. Well, I was a watcher for a very long time on TikTok. Before I even, really got into it like that. Hold on. So some of these comments, like they were hilarious. I got to read them to you. Okay. So I wrote the great debate, the Power Rangers, and I had like a little thingy, like Red Ranger versus the Green Ranger.
Oh boy.
And I wrote as the caption, I said, this was an epic meltdown I had over the Power Rangers. And these are some of the comments. Offspring Mysterious, he says, go Power Rangers. That was funny.
Yeah.
Jim Jones 54 says, don't worry about the haters. They're just angry because the truth I speak contradicts the lie they live. Tommy Oliver. I was like, he said that? I didn't know he said that.
He said it.
Somebody else says, fun fact, the character Tommy is a Native American. We knew that, right? We knew that.
I knew that. You can tell.
Somebody else said, respect Tommy. I laughed my ass off.
You better.
Somebody else said, Victor says, Jason was the leader until he left. Rocky came on and then it became garbage though. And then Eric Lamb says, yo, you are smoking some shit. I wrote back, I said, laugh out loud, not even. And then a couple of people just kept tagging their friends and stuff. So I was like, wow, like I really think that snippets work better over at TikTok. You know what I mean?
Well, thank y'all for
no, they love the discussion. I know they love the end. Respectfully. I was like, fuck Tommy. Respectfully.
No, respectfully. No. Like you gonna put some respect on his name.
Yes, but shout out to everybody that is on Caffeine tuning in and pulling up.
Yeah. What's up?
You guys showed us mad love yesterday. We definitely do appreciate it because every time I talk about leaving, y'all show up and I appreciate that. I I also want to say that verse that I dropped yesterday, randomly. I was very surprised about the positive feedback that I got, and a lot of people were hitting me up and asking me, could we turn that beat into a cipher? Um, I was like, "What if y'all want to spit 16 about how much you hate the industry? Yeah, but y'all got to do videos. Like y'all got to send me videos, and we'll vote on the best one." But then my cousin D Blaze hit me, and he was like, "Yo, you got to let me get on that second verse." I was like, "All right." I ain't did it.
I didn't get a chance to really get into it. I saw where you posted, but I didn't
No,
get into it and
I was very surprised because even when I was looking at the feedback, and then I saw it says John the Don liked your video. I was like, "What?" Like, "Oh my God." Like so many people that never liked my videos was like, "Yo, I didn't know you rapped like that." I was like, I don't rap like that, but when I do, people then, they want to get me on all these crazy things, and I'm like, but that beat was sick though. I took the first, Jadakiss beat that I did when we were using it for the scam. "Aha, aha."
I still like that beat. That joint was
That beat is hilarious, but
it's
I
too
I was
funny.
I was gonna use it, to talk about the DMX thing, and then I was like, "You know what? Let me see if I could remix it." And the remix literally, like, I was like, "Yo, I gotta hop on this." Even I was like, "Can I get permission to hop on this?" Um, but yeah, I was very happy, and thank you guys so much for telling me that, I'm dope, and the skits that y'all saw today. Thank you so much for liking it, and just keep sharing, and keep sharing.
We have to share.
Those skits were
Oh,
hilarious, though. I'm not gonna front. I had the whole universe. I had LT, I had Lucius, I
oh
had
my gosh.
everybody in the Mind
See
of
now,
Mix play.
I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Oh my god.
I will go back and look.
You'll love it.
Ugh,
It's hilarious. I'll play it for you guys after the show is done so y'all can see it.
words.
Oh.
Let's see what's been going on today.
Our
Almost
program director is sleeping.
what?
Yeah, she woke up this morning at 5 o'clock.
Ooh.
Like, she reached over me and took the remote, and I was like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, right?" She says, I'm not tired." I said, "But you went to bed at 11." "I'm not tired." All day. Cranky.
Baby
Crank
was tired.
She didn't wanna take a nap. I was like, "Okay." You look at the time, you don't want them to take a nap after 3, and
Cause then they'll be up all night.
yep, and she had such a terrible meltdown before I came on today, and, I literally, I wanted to, my grandmother mode, "Go to bed."
Get your ass in the goddamn bed.
Exactly, so she's mad at me,
Oh,
that I was mean and called me a monster, and, I was
oh,
like, "Oh, well,
ouch,
sorry," I don't
ouch.
like the discipline, but you have to. You gotta.
Well, at least it's verbal and not physical. Cause, honey, if she was back in the '80s and '90s,
She got a pow pow on her little butt, but, she had to. I mean, she kicked me. I was like, what do you what
you ain't post up like that, did you?
I'm like, "You want it? You want it?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, oh,
Oh, she
oh,
testing you.
oh."
She testing you.
Nah, but she had to go to bed. She too much.
Oh, see, tonight's gonna be up at 4. Get
Oh,
ready
no,
for
she's
that.
not. No, she's not. She's been doing this for the past 3 days. I was like, "What is there? I know Pluto's retrograde is not until, I think, next week after my birthday, is Pluto's retrograde." And I was like, "Why is she waking up so early? She's going to bed late. She's waking up early." I was like, "Yo, come on, man. Come on." Just it's an all around bad day for everybody, even for yourself.
Yeah, I almost cussed out a coworker, but all I gotta say is mind the business that pays you.
Mhm.
Basically, uh, me and my coworker, my homegirl, we was out, having a break, our first morning break, and we come back in and I decided to look to see if I wanted to get anything for lunch. So I'm on the DoorDash app and just scrolling away and looking to see what I wanted to look up. In the meantime, my coworker shows me a 15-second TikTok video of Blue the cussing bird, which if y'all ain't familiar with Blue, y'all I love Blue. I love Blue. So this woman who is not in our department, not our supervisor, just shows up out of nowhere.
Fallout says, I love Blue.
Love Blue. I would love a cockatoo, but their birds are just too much. And the woman just comes up and basically chastised us in the middle of the hallway with the residents' bedrooms wide open. And I felt like a damn 10-year-old kid. And I was like, wait a second. Like, I didn't argue back with her. I just looked at her like that's all I could do. And then she walked off and did her thing. And I looked at my coworker, and like the more I thought about it, the more pissed off I got. Like, first of all,
Like a true Libra.
I am 37 years old. Like, what you're not going to do is speak to me like I'm a kid. Like, that's not what you're going to do. Like,
Mm.
if it, with anybody, if I've done something that upset you, that if I'm doing something wrong, pull me to the side. Bring your inside voice. Don't yell across the hall. Don't yell across the room. Don't yell. Period. Like, talk to me like you want me to talk to you. So after that whole ordeal, I just felt my head starting to hurt. And next thing you know, I took my blood pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't good.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I
oh my
think I
God.
think I think it I think it deserves this.
That is high.
Yeah. So that only gets that way when, I get upset. It takes a lot to push me to that point. And because I've only been at my job for 7 months and I do like it and I do love my coworkers, I like my residents, I love my residents. I was like, yo, I really need my job. I'm gonna let her live today. So instead of blasting her in front of everybody, I went and had me and my coworker, we had a chat with the supervisor, and we're gonna let that go from there.
That's good though.
So
I told you
see,
I wouldn't been able to do all of that.
now the last time I blacked out on somebody, and I did happen to curse in front of my old residents and my former coworkers, the supervisor was right down the hall, and I had no idea. I almost got let go that day. But it takes a lot to get me to that point. And because I'm I'm kind of passive aggressive. Like, I want to cuss you out, but it's like I'm more of, I'd rather talk it out.
Mhm.
Because I'm not a fighter. I don't like to cuss at people. I mean, I will, but I don't want that to be my first go to, like, bam, cuss them out. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. So I'd rather try to talk it out and this, that, and the third. But this lady was all up in my Kool-Aid and didn't know my flavor. So the more I thought about going to her, oh yeah. So the more I thought about talking to her, the more upset I got. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that because I'm going to say some stuff and it ain't going to be nice. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Went and spoke to my supervisor. Everything is cool. Don't piss off a Libra, please. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Y'all get very mad.
Do not be on the receiving end of this.
And
Because
you know
that,
what? That's exactly why I started like people used to think I was becoming soft. And I literally tell people like, look, I can't um I'm not gonna say I can't fight no more. It's just that like if I get mad, I mean after I had, Gina, I have a lot of blood pressure issues because of the preeclampsia that I had after I had her. And you're talking about like if they would have caught it the day that I was like in the hospital after I gave birth to her, then I would have been fine now.
right.
But I have to take 40 milligrams of nifedipine, and that's for to regulate my blood pressure. But the problem is that I get mad, and it's like for years my grandmother used to pull me to the side, and she was like, "If you don't calm down, you're gonna put yourself into an early grave.
Mm-hmm.
And she would see, like I let shit go. Like you're talking about me, my twin sister who always used to pick on me, but she, in a sense, she was preparing me for the real world because I was a softie. The woman that you guys see today is a product of society. I was never like this. I was always very sweet and, you know, um, I don't want to say anything to hurt her feelings. And yeah, that was me. And one day, like you snap. And the day that I snapped, I mean, and when I say snapped, I mean literally, I
Blacked out.
like, can I get my meds? Hey.
See,
um,
oh, well, see, the thing is, I don't have blood pressure issues. Um, Even though I'm overweight as fuck, uh, my blood pressure is usually pretty normal. Everything's usually pretty good, but that's the result of my scales just tipping a little to the left or the right, and I don't like that. I don't like having to shout at you. I don't want to have to cuss you out, but I will. Uh, but
yeah,
yeah.
I literally hate that, and that's why, I feel happy because I feel like I have a milestone now because I think of shit now before I say it. I was just a person that, after I snapped, I was like, "Wait a minute. Oh, so you mean to tell me that I could say what's on my mind and not give a fuck?" And that's how I was. Like even at work, I used to always be able to tell, like I like to get the background of people a little bit, not too
Mhm.
much, but just enough to see. And
Right.
it seemed like everybody that pushed buttons or did dumb shit, like eating your sandwich or drinking your coffee that you put on your desk and they think it's funny. And all those people, like in my mind, they lived with their parents. And, if they lost their job, it was just like, "Oh, I'll get another one." And you got people like myself and, other people that, we really were on the straight edge, so we didn't lose our job because we needed it. We had to pay for
Right.
our rent.
Right.
So, I know that there was, one dude, his wife was a doctor or some shit, and obviously she made more money than him, and he used to come to work because, where I'm going with this. When you got people that got issues at home, they
Mhm.
come to work, especially men, they got an issue with their old lady, and they come to work and they fuck with everybody because, they can't say the shit that they wanna say to their wife.
And that's another thing, like male or female, don't bring that shit to work. I don't sleep with you.
Right.
I
And
don't live with you. I don't eat your food. I don't spend your money. I don't care.
well, one day, when I snapped and I saw red, because I was like, saying to myself, "Damn, I gotta pay my rent." And, this dude kept picking on me. And I was just like, "Yo, I swear to God, Imma catch this nigga, man. Imma catch him." And one day, he really pissed me off, and my boss was standing right there. Mind you, this dude is a millionaire, which is off of the character Mark. Um, and, I just turned around, like, it just was I was like, "You know what? Fuck this job. I don't care." Like, I literally was, like, cleaning out my desk, like, in increments, like, "Okay, I know I'm gonna get fired this week." I kept saying, "I
Let me
know.
go ahead and pack up the pens.
Let me just get my shit." Right? So, I cleaned out my locker and everything the night before because I said, "When I get this check, I'm letting this dude have it."
Mhm.
Somehow I became the boss's personal assistant after that. I don't know what the fuck happened. 'Cause
Surprise, motherfucker.
I saw, like, I don't know if y'all have these things where you get so mad you black out.
I've done that twice.
I literally, like, I'm in my desk and it's like just hearing him, it was like, you're hearing like the scary music and, coming like in slow motion and just like this. Uh, I'm like, "Excuse me, you totally went." And he did the most disrespectful shit. He's talking to his friend. He opens my drawer and takes a cigarette.
Oh.
That was it for me. I was like, I just had about enough." I stood up in front of all the customers. I said, "Yo, can I ask you a question?" He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" And he had the cigarette in his mouth. He's like this, "What's up?" And I was like, "Give me that shit. Don't you ever go in my drawer again." He goes, "Can we talk about this outside?" I said, "No, fuck you. Let's talk about this here."
Just a bunch of this.
my boss with the piano teeth came. He's like, "Hey guys, how about you guys go in the back and let's all have a chat." I said, "No, fuck
Not the
him."
piano teeth. God.
I said, "Yeah, he had his teeth on." I said, "Fuck him, fuck you,
Mm-hmm.
fuck everybody here. I've been dealing with this shit for so long. He's been picking on me. He's been belittling me. He's been taking my customers, and I had a fuck enough. If we go outside, it's because we're gonna scrap." And I
What,
literally,
what old boy said on a half baked? F you, you're cool. All right.
that's what it was like.
Yeah.
And I had a sports bra on that day, and I'm not even lying, y'all. I'm dead ass when I say this. I was so mad. You would have thought I was a dude. Like I felt like Young and May for a minute. I said, "You know what? I said, you want? Come on. You ready? Let's go." I said, "You a real dude? You want to fight me?" He just was like, "Man, get out of here." He pushes me out the way. Yo, I fucking grabbed this dude, and then in my mind, I was like, "You're going to jail.
Fatality.
You are going to jail, bitch. Do not do this." And I was like, "Oh, you lucky." And I literally thought I was fired that moment. I was like, "Oh, fuck it." I said bye to my friends. My boss was like, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" I was like, "I know, I'm fired. Yeah, come get your check in 2 weeks. I get it." He goes, "No, come into my office." I said, "What the fuck? Did this turn him on or some shit?" Anyway, so
Ew.
I go in and I sit down and I'm shaking because that's the other thing that happens. I tremble when I'm very upset. And I'm like, "Yo, what are we doing? What's up? You gonna move me to a different store? I mean, what's going on? What's going on?" He goes, "Calm down. I kind of want to make you head of my department. You seem to be able to handle stress very well." It's like, "What?" He's like, I'll take care of him, but that fire, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that." And I got a pay raise from that, but do not take my advice. This is not TikTok. I'm not telling you guys.
I mean, hey, if it works.
But, bottom line is this, y'all. It does affect you in the long term if you get angry. I don't get mad. I get angry. I get
Gosh, I pissed the hell
vicious,
off. Whew.
vicious, bad headaches, bad migraines. I'm like, "Yo, am I transforming into Spider-Man or some shit?" Because I'm just like trembling, and it does. It's a hereditary
I
thing.
I felt the back of my head like starting to hurt. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go home today.
Yeah, you could put yourself, you could stroke out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She's be got aggressive. Mr. Kid, yes, Mr. Kid. But yeah, I don't get mad anymore, y'all.
I do.
Even on Twitter, I noticed that, I'll say no, actually not Twitter, Reddit. Okay, them motherfuckers. Uh, yeah, this dude went back and forth with me over some dumb shit, and my whole time I'm like this, and this is what I hate what you guys say. Men need to stop telling women you're being emotional. I was like,
That's how you get past.
I'm logging off. Don't tell us we're being emotional. You're only reading a comment. So how you're reading it in your head, it shows that you're emotional. That's how you're receiving it.
Right.
So
And then
y'all
you come back with, I mean, but nobody really cares. Well, apparently you did. You
and
commented.
you would think it was on like some politics shit. We were talking about gaming. And he
Mm.
said something, it was about the Oculus, and I just pretty much said, "Yeah." I was like, "I have to go and get my eyes checked because I'm not really it's like very foggy." And I was like, "I did everything, I adjusted it, and he just pretty much wrote a fucking long ass paragraph and starting off with, "I'm usually a watcher. I don't reply to posts, but this one I had to reply."
But why? I didn't ask you. I did not ask you.
I
I
said,
didn't ask.
"The same problem that I have outlined. The same problem that I have outlined is the same issue that other users have outlined, but you felt the need to reply to my shit." I said, "Okay." Oh, no need to be emotional. Sometimes with social media, you can just, take it as it is. I'm just saying maybe you're doing something wrong. I was like, there are only 3 adjustments.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Exactly. Mr. Kid says, "You're not supposed to say nothing. Nothing." And that's exactly when I literally realized and I said, "Yo, I'm getting better at this." because I had a whole paragraph written like, yo, fuck you, and the horse you rolled in on, bitch.
And then you have to sit there and delete everything. It's like growth.
I read the whole thing. I read it back 3 times. I read it back 4 times and laughed. And I said, delete. LOL. Okay.
You a good one.
I'm getting better.
I hit you with the first of all, bitch. Then next thing you know, shots fired.
That part.
But before we do get into the show, 30 minutes in.
This is what we do, y'all. Like
this is what we do. This is the RTIM show. We put the random in random talk in indie music.
And it's also therapy.
It is very therapeutic because if you can't talk to who can you talk to if you can't talk to your own friends? Before we do get started, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided to revamp our wonderful, beautiful Here Nigga Damn Award. Here we go.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. This is the brand new Here Nigga Damn Award because you didn't ask for it, but it's free. We're giving it to you. Here it is. The Here Nigga Damn Award. Ain't that nice? Look at it.
I love it.
That shiny shit, right? It's the shiny shit. We all like it. Head on over to minxradio.com for current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast. Also, take the time to hit that merch tab, that merch. It's getting hot out there now. So I'm sure you want your tank tops, you want your shorts or whatever it is. I'm sure she got in there. Get you some legacy items. It's at minxradio.com/merch. Get you some. On Spotify, Real Talk with Minx exclusively on Spotify. Catch up on current and past episodes of that. And I also revamped something else.
Oh no.
If you use Telegram and you need a new page, might I suggest the new industry movement?
That's really cool though. I'm not gonna front that.
Yeah, the more you look at it. The new industry movement, which is basically the rabbit hole of the music industry and other shit. If you like digging into that good old rabbit hole, ooh, that does not sound good. But if you like, rabbit holes, I guess this would be the platform that you go to. Because I'm not well versed, and so I stay out of it. So yeah. That's that on that. Follow us on social media. Yes, I revamped that as well.
Yeah,
and I got your listen. I was like, I need to do some things. I need to hurry up and change this because I know I keep lying to these people. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Instagram. I'm at 759_434. Minx is at Minx Couture. I finally fixed it, motherfuckers. At Twitter, Minx is at female producer, and of course, I'm at the bottom. I didn't have time to add the other, but if you're on Instagram, please follow Lil Trash Can TV. Okay,
yes.
he's got a whole TV show out. It's got a storyline. The shit is very it is dope as hell. It's very thought out. I mean, it's created, thought of, produced, edited, cut, copied, pasted by none other than Minx Couture. So y'all please be sure to check that out. Follow my man Sam the Scam, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been kind of quiet, but since it's finna get hot outside, he might come out with a summer joint. I don't know.
Oh, he will.
I mean, he hadn't talked to me yet, but Hey, yo, 7, I need a beat. Yeah, always the same old shit. But anyway, that's that on that, and we are here. Minx, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's get into it. So, T.I. and Tiny. I was trying to keep a straight face, but you're like, I love it. I love it. Ti and Tiny have three new allegations um to sexual assault on Tuesday, which was April 6th, which is today. Duh.
You said
Tip and
consciously.
I said that shit like it was last week. On April 6th, Tip and Tiny's attorney, say that 15 times, Stephen Sato, released a statement to Double XL on the Harrises' behalf. Quote, the Harrises continue to wait for the accusers to reveal themselves publicly. By hiding behind anonymous allegations, the unnamed accusers effectively render themselves not credible and unworthy of belief. We say, stop trying to manipulate the press and misuse the justice system and let the light shine on their identities so we can go about disproving these scurrilous accusations, end quote. So that's what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 14 people now.
Damn.
And Tiny has a versus coming up.
New distro says, T.I. and Tiny got goons on the payroll. Can't trust them.
Well, since the allegations had surfaced online, production for their reality TV show Ti and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle has been suspended. No shit.
Mm,
So that's what, 14 people now.
damn.
My thing is, if you're willing to make this accusation, come out with it. You know, come out and say, yeah, I'm one.
I tell you, legacies are getting destroyed left and right.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I've really miscounted that. There are 20 victims. Yikes.
New distro says 14 people. Nah, 20 now.
Yeah, nah, that's 20. Yeah, that's 20 too many.
So basically, what the allegation is that they were drugged and
I heard the word trafficking in there, but
Mr. Fat Sausage, please.
let's see. Blackburn's. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, a rep for attorney Tyrone Blackburn, who is representing several of the women the accusing Tip and Tiny, told the outlet that Blackburn is, quote, speaking with investigators from multiple jurisdictions to pursue criminal charges against T.I. and wife. Um, The spokesperson also shared the allegations made by a 20-year-old woman who claims that the couple drugged her. The woman alleges that T.I. and Tiny, quote, pulled out a pill and forced her to swallow it, end quote, after meeting them at a Miami club back in 2010. The woman also alleges that she was taken to a hotel in the South Beach area of Miami, and the couple's security supposedly confiscated her phone, and Tip forced her to take a powdered substance from his finger. She additionally claims that Tiny undressed her and proceeded to engage in sexual intercourse. She said her body was numb, the room was slowing down, and she did not consent. This is not looking good, folks. And Tip still want to go out there and yeah. So what we need to do as a community and no. What you need to do is stay off of Instagram, stay off of social media. Just stay off of the phone for a while.
But you know, one person I'm very surprised with that's saying that a lot of this could be not true is Jaguar Wright, and she's the whistleblower on a lot of shit.
You say she thinks it's not true.
No, she actually I don't. You know what, Jaguar? Now she is doing more speaking out on like her own little platforms because you know Instagram just does not. No,
Yeah, they ain't riding with that.
everything. They're censoring everything and everyone. You can't talk about anything. So on YouTube, she has been well, there's a kind of a gossip channel kind of thing, but they always post up her live streams and things that she has said. And she's looking, you know, she's looking at this like, oh, this is another Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Like who like one thing she did say is who did they owe? Is it time, you know? You already know some people know that in this business when you get to a different level, you have to do 3 things, and one of those things is humiliation or go to jail. And a lot of people are not going to go and sacrifice their friends and family. They're not going to kill their friends and family behind fame and fortune. So they're like, yeah, we'll do the humiliation, but they never tell you what the humiliation is. They never tell you. And as fast as they build you up is as fast as they can destroy you. And at this time, she's not buying it. She's saying that, something must have went down, or he may have said something that pissed off these elites. And they're like, oh, word? I got
Mm-hmm.
for you. We're going to Bill Cosby you, and we're going to put you in jail because you talk too much. And that's what happens with all of these celebrities that decide that they want to come out and talk too much against them. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You're forgetting the people that put you on, and you talking shit about us? You will go away.
And nobody will know where you went.
Expeditiously. But it's sad.
Expeditiously.
It's very sad.
I just wish that oh goodness. This whole social media and all this other stuff is like social media is tearing people down. It's going to destroy a lot of people in the process. It's already destroying people's careers. But the first thing you do, like, say if I'm accused of some shit, the last thing I'm going to do is get on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I'm going to do is put up posts like everything's cool, everything's sweet, because it ain't.
But you know what, being in courtrooms and shit, because I wanted to be a stenographer, but the way my carpal tunnel set
Me
up,
too.
I love that shit. I type really fast, but it's more like codes that you have to type in. But being in a courtroom setting, one of the things that I noticed, and I'm gonna go with the criminal court side, they always look at you like the criminal. Why didn't you go to social media to clear your name then? Like they look for stuff like that. Like if
Right.
you're innocent, like you say you are, they will pull your social media and see like the prosecutor will look and they will literally prosecute. Like I'm in the front with my boss, and the dude is walking around. He's just like, let me ask you a question. This is back in 2016. He goes, let me ask you a question. So you're innocent? The guy's like, yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do this. He goes, oh, I mean, if I was guilty, or excuse me, if I was innocent, and all of my peers are watching me and questioning me, why haven't you gone to social media to clear your name?
Why
And
should you have to?
because they look at that as like, if you're really innocent on some shit, they really do look into that. But that's why now, one of the justices is saying that he wants to put like a little cap on social media and treat it like a public dwelling. Because you guys know, like I'm letting y'all know this on some real shit. And y'all could DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link and shit. But y'all need to get on the decentralized web. Okay. They're taking those, so they're taking the internet away from us. I'm letting you know this. They're gonna treat the internet as if it's a public street. They're gonna start putting regulations on shit. You already see the regulations. You can just black out the word COVID on Instagram, and right as soon as you upload, whoop, this was an article about something that has to do with COVID. So as a courtesy, we added some COVID shit. I'm like, but this was it was a meme. Like it's a fucking meme. Like what the fuck are you putting a disclaimer on a fucking meme? What the fuck is this shit?
Like, this may not be correct.
Fact checkers and
This person is putting up false information.
uh-huh. Independent, and that's the other thing with Snopes. These
Which
independent,
which is that's a satirical website anyway. So I don't take that
no,
seriously.
Instagram pays them to fact check shit. And I don't understand that because again, I did research into this company, Snopes, and Snopes was originally an advertising agency. So
Why
if
does
you're
that sound like it could have been an advertising agency?
it was, and I went to LinkedIn because I did the whole Inspector Gadget shit. I had to figure this out. I said, who the fuck is these Snopes people? And why do they keep putting me in Facebook jail? And I did research and I realized, I said, so Instagram hired or created a fact-checking company off of an advertising agency. Interesting. But here's even more tea for some of y'all that have Instagram for business. I don't know if you guys got the DM, got the message, but as of the 31st or 30th of April, as of the 30th of April, they are taking away the analytics for pages. I got that.
I don't think a lot of people really followed that anyway. Maybe a few of y'all, but I don't think a lot of people was really.
That's a problem. That's a problem, y'all. Because the analytics, you can't even get analytics from ads now. And this is exactly like, that's why I say Facebook, the only purpose from Facebook, y'all, what do you mean, new distro? The only purpose for Facebook is to gather data. I've been telling people this for almost 2-3 years now. It's only to gather data. You run an ad. It could be like a poor performance ad, but at least when you get the printout, at least you know how to create an ad for another website. So you know your demographics, you know all that shit. So if they take all that away and they're like, oh, download, you guys have until the 30th to download all your past ads and all this shit. But I'm like, yo, what is Facebook doing? Like, what is Facebook becoming? And I really believe this. Oh, the analytics, yeah, it's for Facebook, Facebook business. So if you have a business page on Instagram and it's connected to your Facebook, you will not be able to get your analytics after the 30th. And I think that's weird, but Facebook is trying to become a gaming channel, a gaming joint, just like Twitter. I mean, just like Twitch. And I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg is like the worst businessman I've ever seen in my life. I could have ran Instagram and Facebook a whole lot better. And then on top of that, you can't get in contact with nobody.
Of course not. Of course not. It's like, yeah, I have a little problem. Well, call this number, or you do some type of text, and it's
not even call a number.
Nothing.
They tell you to visit the support. I'm like, okay.
If you notice, a lot of companies don't even have the support numbers anymore. It's just DM us.
What is a website called findaperson.com? To try to speak to somebody, because again, like I said, I've been trying to get my Minx Radio page back from Instagram. It's not totally deleted because I said to them, yo, if y'all not going to give me back the page, just fucking nuke it and allow me to retrieve at Minx Radio. Like, what is the problem? And I literally, when you do all the prompts and shit, it doesn't even allow me to type in. They say, put in the website of the account that you're inquiring about. So I wrote, okay, www.instagram.com/minxradio. Does not exist. Okay. Then they said, you typed it wrong. Okay, HTTP. I typed the whole shit out. Find user. So I'm like, is my page deleted? Is it gone? Contact support. I hit up support. Then they take you to a whole bunch of articles. Was this useful? Fuck no.
Would you like to stick around and take our 2-minute survey?
This shit is out of control, y'all. It's out of control. And I don't like the fact that they have so much control. You can't say shit. You say one thing. You can't say nothing about men. You can't be black and say the N-word. They're like, oh, what you said was harassment and cyberbullying. I'm like, well, I want to know which one of my Facebook friends is a fucking bitch. Because if you're going to be reporting every little thing I say about men, then you are a bitch. And I know it's a dude. It has to be a dude. Because I be planting traps too. I be planting traps. I had some people hit me up. Ain't you married? Why you hate men so much? I was like, what indication that I have made that I hate men? Well, a lot of your posts are very sexist. I'm like, which one? Oh, you know, like the basketball one. All I said was that when it comes to women's basketball, they're not getting paid the same like the men are. So the dude's argument, I understand what he's saying. Well, not too many people tune in to watch, nobody really watches women's basketball. I said, bitch, have you seen the statistics, especially during the pandemic? There were more people that watched women's basketball than they have in any time. Oh, well, I'm just saying, women's basketball is not that interesting. Okay. So we have to be paid less because of, oh, he's like, oh, name top 3 female basketball players. I'm like, what how did we get here?
Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, and there was a third. Sue Bird.
Right.
Next.
And he's like, oh, you act like you've ever been to a game. Of course I have been to a WNBA game with Lady Liberty. I was on the floor seats. I actually saw Spike Lee in person. Ball out says,
He be going to the games too?
yeah. Ball out says, Brittany Garner.
Yeah. Grenier. Brittany Grenier.
Or Garnier.
Fructis. I don't know. I'm sorry. It was too easy.
But, it just aggravates me that men just get so upset when women call out like blatant fucking sexism. Blatant sexism. There was a TikTok that went viral off of I think it was women's wrestling or whatever the hell it was. It was some college shit. And the girl goes in and she says, I want you guys to see our workout room. And it was literally a fucking corner of fucking old machines. And she says, then I want to show you the men's room. And goes to the men's room and there are bench presses and all this shit lined all the way up. It looked like it was like a store. And she says, I guess we don't have to work out. I guess, of course, the men. Oh, y'all are always looking for some fucking sexism. So the people at these NC,
You ain't really looking for it if it's right there in your face. I mean, how do y'all give us a little corner, a little rack of dumbbells, and y'all got the bench press, the lat press, the this, the that, the that? Really?
They said, oh, it wasn't enough space for that. So she says, she comes back with a retort, and she says there wasn't enough space to put any more equipment. Okay, so she goes and she says, she says, you're absolutely right. There wasn't enough space, and turns around, and half of fucking gym is empty.
Yeah, that part.
And she's like, there wasn't enough space. Then what's this? So again,
and on top of that, why couldn't they, when the men weren't using it, how come they just couldn't use what was already there? Like, why did y'all have to separate?
This is what they do. And again, I'm not trying to sound like a feminist because I'm not a feminist. I mean, clearly y'all know that I hate people equally. But what I'm saying is that it as an athlete, I was an athlete for a very long time, and I gave up being an athlete because it's like you had to do 10 times hard work to just get a little ounce of recognition. And I just said, I'm not going to fucking bust up my kneecaps and be limping around by 50 because I'm trying to be one of the best ballers out here. I was very nice at ball, but again, like, you can't sit there and say that the hardest person to be right now in today's society is a black woman. A black woman. Yes, it's hard to be a black man, but do you understand what happens with us as women? We are black first and foremost. So we face one set of discriminations that we have to deal with. And then the next set is being a woman. So then you guys understand why we have a chip on our shoulder, why we don't want to hear anything anyone has to say, because it's double, it's tough. It's really hard.
And then on top of that, throw a little gaslighting in there.
And Ball Out says, facts, y'all don't even have sports no more because the transgenders are inside the lane, in your lane now. I mean, honestly, like with all of that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to work extra harder now. Extra harder, because you don't want to piss anybody off. You don't want to piss off a group of people by saying this is not fair. And then they're going to be like, oh, you're homophobic, you're this, you're that. And then we're just like, look, we just want to be equal, just equal. We want to go to work and be able to take time off of work because we're going through our cycle. I mean, I don't know how men think that that's easy for us. It's not just like you're sitting there like bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh my God, I have a bleed.
You have a
No, no. Imagine walking around all day with someone twisting your nuts
mm.
and you have to
Oh,
smile through it all.
oh boy.
And then and ever so randomly, yeah, yo, guys, did y'all see? Oh,
And don't sneeze.
did you guys see the game last night? Imagine. And then on top of that, the fun part, you got that part covered. You're chilling, and then there's your butt. And then
And then your nipples, and then your attitude, and then your back hurts, and then it's a lot.
and when men say, "Oh, it's not as bad as y'all say it is," do
I
you
wish I had
know?
the power to change bodies for a week with a man that says that. I just want to feel what I feel, deal with what I deal with for a week, 9 days tops.
You
You
know
will
what
give me so much more respect.
you know what we need? That scene from Powder. My favorite scene from that movie was when the dude shot the deer, and he goes, what are you crying over a fucking deer? And he goes and grabs his hand, and then he's like holds the other guy, and then he's just like, oh my God, what are you doing to him? He says, I'm helping him feel.
Yeah, help him feel. Help.
And as the deer is dying, he's like, he goes, ah, what are you doing to me? I'm like, we need that. We
No, we definitely need that. On
bring,
some Freaky Friday type shit. No, we need that.
but I would love to know what it feels like to get kicked in the nuts, though. I would love to know just so I can see.
Well, I actually did that to somebody. Apparently I did a little damage because it was pissing out blood for like the first day.
Oh, man.
I must have put that toe all in there.
Oh my God. That's bad.
And of
That's really
course,
bad.
seeing that the package is, sensitive in itself, like I did all right, so I did one of these bam type, I gave a nice little
A
old college
Swiftie. You did a Swiftie.
a Swifty.
But I feel like either way, we have to be mindful of each other's pain. Some people can handle pain better than others. I know there's a lot of men that can't handle pain, and there's a lot of women that can't handle pain. But don't discredit someone else's like pain.
And say it's just oh,
It-
it's nothing but
It's just a period. Oh, it's just a nutsack. How about that? How about that? No, but be nice to the nuts. Be nice.
Cause yeah, don't be sitting and being all nice and comfortable and everything's all cool, and then next thing you know, you feel a little gas bubble, but then
Mm,
you stand up, you feel a little wetness back yonder. Oops.
I hate that shit, yo. I hate that. And Gino laughs though, because it's like I kind of clock it, and I know when it's coming because I
Hmm.
become an evil ass bitch. Um, and like he's talking to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, what? You didn't make no coffee, man? What's with?
Switch. You know what's about to happen.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom, and it's like you do a quick. Oh.
God damn it. Shit. And next thing you hear out the bathroom, son of a bitch.
And then Gina goes, my dick, mommy needs a pad.
Oh my-
No, but listen, guys, it's reality. It sucks.
I mean, first day is always the worst.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, it's
Put on my
terrible.
put on my onesie, and I just ball out. I was just playing Warzone, and I kept getting killed, but it didn't matter. I was like, I'm already dying.
Slowly inside.
Headshot. I was like, oh. I put on my mic. I'm like, yo, the dude that just killed me, thank you.
Right. Oh goodness. Um. So off that, Paul Pierce. That. Oh my gosh. I hate to say that he's one of my favorite basketball players because I've been a big Celtics fan forever and a day.
Oh God.
This fool was wildin'. I mean, he went on Instagram Live, right? But before he did so, he got a bunch of girls get not bucket naked in the nude, but they barely had on clothes. He had them sign NDAs, took away their cell phones, but you go on Instagram Live, sir, with these scantily clad women. You're smoking a blunt, and you, sir, are wildin'. ESPN said, "Yeah, buddy."
You can't smoke weed and bowl?
Well, he's retired,
Oh.
but he worked for ESPN, which is a Disney company.
So that's what that story was when he went live and said, "Ain't nobody fired me."
No, no. ESPN said, "Clear your desk. You gotta go."
Okay,
Effective,
I had to.
effective immediately.
Mr. Fat Sausage, I had to get rid of him. I'm sorry. I can only deal with so much trolling.
Oh, I didn't see it. There's an app called Cam Soda, or there's a site called Cam Soda. Uh, hey, they offered Paul Pierce to come join them, where he can stream, talk about basketball, have women on there bucket naked in the nude if he wants. He pretty much, here's the email. Dear Paul Pierce, I saw the news that you have parted ways with ESPN. No. They parted ways with him. After you posted a video to social media of yourself with exotic dancers. Being that you are now unemployed, I would like to extend you. Oh my God. Being that you are unemployed, I would like to extend you a position at Cam Soda as our first ever, quote, NBA analyst. As our NBA analyst, you will be required to stream yourself live on our platform every weeknight and discuss happenings around the NBA. Inside the NBA, be damned. Here at Cam Soda, we champion exotic dancers, cam girls, and sex workers. We would be more than happy to accommodate your penchant for women, and you'd be free to stream with them while they twerk in the background and more. We'd be willing to offer you up to $250,000. Get in touch with me so we can discuss details and hopefully reach an agreement. Sincerely, Darren Parker, Cam Soda Vice President. Paul, do not do it.
He gonna do it.
He really is.
We're in the
For
we're
250, for 250 and all the bitches in the back with the booties out, and he
I
can smoke weed and talk about sports. He
that's
gonna
a
take it.
that is a dream job.
Apparently, is he married? Is Paul Pierce married?
She probably into that shit.
Well,
I mean, and this goes to show you that, when one opportunity ends, another one begins. I ain't
oh,
mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I mean,
oh, she is. Oh, he is married.
oh, she's probably cool with it.
Hmm.
They have some wives that are cool with it. Like they're so um content. Like they know that their man ain't going nowhere. You mean they'll
She
they'll, they'll just
she
say
getting
whatever.
that NBA money because he's set. So,
That basketball wife shit.
Paul, dog, that's just something I wouldn't have done. That's just me.
He better not.
I mean, Cam Soda, I think I think it's not exactly Pornhub, but it's like D-list Pornhub.
Oh, it's like that. Damn. That sounded like a bike.
It was you motherfuckers.
But you know what? I'm happy.
Rude,
I'm happy
rude.
though. I hate to hear when people lose their job, over
But
dumb.
you lost your job doing what you wanted to do. I
So because you
mean,
work for Disney, you have to have like a clean whistle image.
Here's, I think it was Gabriel Iglesias. He said that when he first started, he was on Nickelodeon. He was on one of the first episodes of all that. And then as he got older, of course, that follows you everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
then as he got older and his career progressed, he's done movies and this, that, and the third. Well, if y'all remember the movie Magic Mike, he was in there too. So Magic Mike is basically a movie about a bunch of exotic dancers.
Oh yes.
They could have picked someone other than Channing Tatum. I'm sorry. But I digress. But I'm sorry.
What?
I said what I said. But being that he was in that movie, and some shows he had to do, he couldn't do a lot of cursing because he was up for a contract with Disney to do a movie. And I guess if, he did some things or outside in the public that looked a little sketchy, Disney's real family oriented, allegedly. So you wouldn't want to be wilding out there like Paul was with the
That's
weed and women.
too many rules. Oh, thank you.
But but yeah, it's Paul a grown ass man. He gonna do what he want to do regardless. But
Um,
if I had worked for a big company, Disney be damned. If I worked for a big company, period, I would not have aired that. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that live. Some things people just should not see.
I
Like
mean, I guess some people just want to show that they have a life. But
I,
speaking of, I don't know if this is a segue or not, but I'm just going to say it. Um, y'all are killed. You officially killed my childhood today, y'all.
uh-uh.
Did you guys hear about the Cynthia doll? And yes, Cynthia from Rugrats.
The bald headed bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
I'm gonna need you to head over to Twitter and look at what they did. And
I'm gonna need for y'all to not mess with Cynthia today.
you're gonna be heartbroken when you see this.
Oh boy.
A little part of my childhood dies every day. Every day.
Um, I'm not really seeing.
So basically, there was like a photo shoot. I retweeted it. Look at my or did I reply to it? No, I retweeted it. There was a photo shoot that was done, and it's surrounding the NFT world, and they took my Cynthia doll and had a woman pose as Cynthia and looking like Amber Rose's
Oh
body.
my!
They really killed my childhood with that shit. Why did y'all didn't need to do that at all.
Hey, listen. With love, Cynthia.
Uh-huh.
Oh goodness.
Please describe to the audience what it is that you are looking at.
Cynthia the doll on the cover of Playboy NFT. For all. Cynthia the doll, surgeries, sober life, and her struggles after traumatic breakup with Angelica. Huh. What's the big NFT craze? Indeed. I
Y'all
am mad.
y'all are killing that whole NFT concept.
I am mad that y'all did this.
Why would they make an NFT out of that? Come on, y'all.
Oh goodness.
If doing the most what was a definition, it would be that picture right there. That was totally
I
doing the
just
most.
want to know who's wearing the shoe. And who told her that, yeah, we're going to have a fake Cynthia doll sit on your foot? Huh.
That was, and you know what? The only thing that bothers me about that again, it's like sexualizing childhood shit again. I'm like, y'all could have left that alone.
Yeah, you really could have. Cynthia got some cakes, though. Wait a minute. She was flat as a board at first.
Shame
Okay.
on you. Shame on y'all. Just to make $1, y'all do shit like this on the NFT.
Huh.
I hate
Yeah,
I hate y'all.
that ain't quite it. That ain't it. Uh-uh. Marcelo Cantu, sir, why would you do this?
He gonna make a lot of money off of that, watch.
Sure is.
Because now you got people selling sex tapes as an NFT. Now it's like they took something that was so innocent. Okay, because I've been saying this for a long time, you guys. I've been dabbling in this Ethereum world. Okay, I'm even in virtual worlds, making money and playing slots and buying virtual lands, which is not cheap. You're talking about like a $1,700 per plot. Um, and we're buying land, we're selling land, we're selling crypto domains, we're selling NFT avatar clothing. And I mean, this was just all like our hustle on the DL, because everybody kept saying, oh, that's not real, this shit is stupid, why y'all and I'm just like, I'm a dabble in this shit because everybody's worrying about the other shit. And then once this NFT craze began, now y'all are fucking, you know, if this was a pond with beautiful fish, y'all are pissing in the water.
Mm.
And I think it's wrong. I'm like, you guys were not on this wave. Y'all didn't care about this wave. You guys said that when we were going, crazy with buying Bitcoin, y'all said that we were dumb. Ethereum, y'all said we were done. Now that everybody's doing it, like I have never in my life had to wait 3 hours to make an Ethereum transaction. 3 hours. I'm like, damn, this shit wasn't pushed to my wallet yet. And they're like, yes, unfortunately, the gas prices are high. I said, of course, you got motherfuckers like this making Cynthia doll NFTs and trying to mint it. But this is the problem. And shame on some of y'all that are trying to mint DMX shit.
Y'all need to stop. Don't do that. Do not do that.
DMX shit. Yeah, who else? I mean, it's just that, this wasn't exactly ball out. Ball out says facts that they was not Bitcoin when it was cheap for Bitcoin. Right. Right. Bitcoin, like when people ask me like about Bitcoin, I'm like, fuck Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not like, honestly, I don't fuck with Bitcoin because I just feel like it's old. You know what I mean? Ethereum is like for the artists. Ethereum is for like Bitcoin is for like the business suit dudes. Have fun with that. But Ethereum is more like um artists and digital creators and avatars and virtual lands, and I'm into that shit. So Ethereum actually went up, which I was excited about. But then you're talking about stellar lumens and all these other currencies that they're talking about getting rid of, because it's really going to be between Ethereum and Bitcoin at this point.
Mm-hmm.
More people are trying to flip Bitcoin into Ethereum, and that's why the prices are so high, because people are like, wait a minute. But with more and more people getting on these blockchains, it's actually making it a lot harder to make transactions, and that's why people are going into like different types of currencies. But even now, because I'm going to be doing some domain auctions, um, y'all need to cop it, get into it, get your crypto domain. This way, when someone comes to you, like if I come to you and you just like me, because I want to buy that watch you got, and I'm like, yeah, what's your I can say what's your address, and you're not going to say X03614. You're not going to do that. So I would just say, oh, Minx Couture Crypto. And that's how you can send me money, just with that domain. And y'all need to get your crypto domains. And I'm telling you guys to do it now. It's only $40. And that's for the lifetime of the domain. And you can just use that as a wallet, or you can turn that into a website, a blog. Get away from the social media gods, because they're taking away the internet from us. And now we're talking about a decentralized internet, which can't be censored. It's on a blockchain and it's yours forever. You don't have to renew it like a .com. It's $40 flat. And if you decide that, hey, I don't want this shit no more, you can sell it and make your money back. So you guys got to look into that. Don't wait until it becomes so popular that when you decide, oh shit, I want to get little trash can crypto, someone bought it already. And that's your rapper name. All Out says, yeah, I've been trying to see how to mine ether mining pools. Yo, I looked into that. All Out. Man, I'm surprised how some kids got a whole closet. There's this dude on TikTok, this is about 15. He goes, I want to show you guys how I mine for Ethereum, and plays like some fucking Pop Smoke beat in the background. And he opens up his closet, like something like this. And I just was like, first I was like, is that all hard drives? And then I realized, oh my God, he has a fucking farm. I was in shock. And he's making like in the beginning, he said he was making $5 a day. And then now it's like more than that. And I'm just like, there's a way that you can use your own, if you have a gaming PC, there's a way that you can use your CPU in order to generate that into into like a mining source. But honey, you gotta have like NVIDIA from God. I ran the specs. They were like, barely living. I was like, the fuck you mean? Can't do it.
Are you out of the red?
Oh, I'm out of the red. Yeah, 100%. I was able to transfer everything to my E drive, but the type of graphics card that you need in order to mine in the background, so that when you're doing regular shit, it doesn't, stall out.
Freeze and shit, yeah.
It's like you really got to think, and then there's like you have to be in a well ventilated area, and I was like, what the fuck?
Because you do not want your fans to get all cloggy and everything. Every so often, I take my computer. I haven't done it yet. I think I need to. I take my computer apart and I clean it. Toothbrush. I'm taking shit apart. I'm cleaning everything. Because the longer you take care of your computer, the longer your computer will work.
Right. And of course, this was a fucking steal. This gaming shit I got.
Exactly.
I
So you
can't.
got to take care of it as long as possible. Cause who was it? I was looking at a YouTube video, and this dude his profession was cleaning computers. He said, this guy gave me this hard drive to clean. Looks like it hasn't been touched in years. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. And of course, you got the little cheesy ass music in the background while he's speed.
They'd be
Then he
extra.
takes extra. So he takes the back off the shit. First of all, it looks like a Macintosh 2 computer desktop type vibe. The shit was so nasty. The fans was caked, the ventilation was caked, dust. The motherboard, you can see it. Like, what motherboard? The cords, the wiring was all dusty. Just caked on. I said, ew.
Oh
Like,
my
you need to put on gloves, and too bad you can't pressure wash the shit. Like, psh. But he had cans of that air,
the pressurized air.
the pressurized air, just psh, psh, psh. Scrape, toothbrush. And by the time he finished, that shit was looking brand damn new.
Damn.
I mean, he had dead bugs up in that bad boy and roaches and all that shit. And he's like, this is my profession. I get good money from it. Yeah, you better.
Oh my God.
You better take that shit outside and clean it. Don't clean it in your store.
No, that's like one of the things that I've always been bad at is keeping my computers clean, because I just run it all day. I work and then I shut it down at night. But mine is like not on the floor, but it's like wedged up. But because we have the dog,
Mm-hmm.
um, I have to like in here, I have to vacuum like every day because
Yeah.
that dust and the dust, you saw a couple of little fibers flying around and shit. I don't get it. I just don't, like I don't know if you guys have this thing, but if you've noticed that there's some houses get dusty for no reason.
I could clean my desk today and tomorrow look like I never touched it.
Right. I'm like, where the
Because
fuck
and it's only because of the where my house is. It's not on the main street. It's set below the sidewalks. If I was to look out my window, I see people walking above me like this, and every time we have a truck or a bus or 18-wheeler, it causes the house to, it doesn't shake real violent or nothing like that, but your house will settle, and it causes your windows to rattle sometimes and all this crazy shit. Next thing you know, it looks like I hadn't touched my desk in a week.
Mhm.
I keep mad Windex like in towels. I have to.
Yeah, like, you would think I was, like, dusting, like, weed in here and shit because this whole thing is so dusty, and I don't even know
What I
half.
do is I take a plastic bag,
Mhm.
I open it, especially for my turntables, and I cover it. I
I'm
kind of
getting
like, yeah.
I'm getting rid of these.
Why?
I think it's time for an upgrade.
Oh, you trying to get something like mine?
Honestly, I don't know. I would think I might just give this to somebody because I know, like, maybe 2 people had hit me up and said, "Do you really use this?" And I'm like, "I don't really have a need for it
Hmm.
because now I got my pads here." And, I mean, it's good, like, if, I'm live and I need to turn the music down and shit, but I can just do it with this control, but I like
Yeah.
the lights because it makes me feel like I'm in the club at night, but, I don't know, I just don't if I feel like if someone else could use it, I just give it away. I mean, again, I have a whole closet full of equipment and things that I don't need, and, I don't like to just I'm not a seller. I don't like to sell shit. Um, if I
I
can
would
get
I would never sell my turntables. I don't care how long I don't use them. After I done paid for them, honey, no, these are mine.
well, I
That
have
that
a
this
lot.
this keyboard right here, this one right here. I've had that for over 20 years. You think I'm gonna get rid of that? Nope.
Oh my god.
That's like my first keyboard. Like I'm not getting rid of that. It probably doesn't even work anymore. I don't know.
I meant to tell you. Damn it, I wished my dad had an iPhone. We coulda did, like, a FaceTime, like, three-way, and he does this thing that I love, and he only does it to me, and it makes me laugh. So he was working on a song because I haven't heard from him in, like, 2 days. He's working with, Ice-T's artist, and, he calls me, and I thought he was drinking something. He had, like a little straw thing in his mouth, and I was like, "Hey, dad, what's up? What you doing? I haven't heard from you." He goes he has the keyboard, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Oh my god." I said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm recording vocals and I needed to, get my little funk on." I said, so he's playing Hello Links. I was like,
Wow.
I wish I would have called you. You would have had a kick out of that.
He got the talk box.
You got the talk box.
Oh my gosh.
He
Shout
was
out to Mr. Morpheus though.
he was definitely talking, and
Oh my god.
the song that he played for me to hear, um, I think this one is gonna be a hit. I know people say that all the time, "Oh, this is the one." No, this guy, he wrote and produced this record, and I said, "Dad, I'm very proud of you. This sounds like some, I hate to say Bruno Mars type shit, but it just sounded very, nice. It sounded very rich. I felt like I was ready to go into my bootsy college." You know what I'm saying?
Not the
But,
bootsy.
that's the thing I miss. I miss being in the studio, yo, like, being home is dope,
They need
but
to come up with a thing with the talk box where when the performer is performing, that they don't have to constantly stop to
to
there's got to be a way.
to readjust it.
Do, 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 do. Like there's got to be a way for you to just stick it in your mouth and just leave it.
And it just sits there.
And it just sits there until
Maybe like a cheek clip, like a cheek, like you put it through the thing and a cheek clip, and it just holds on there, and then, but then you'll be sloshing too much.
You had drool all in the tube. Then you got to take the tube out. Well, you have to take the tube out and clean it anyway
Yeah.
to keep the bacteria down and all that. But there's got to be an easier way, or just like air activated. Like you
Right.
can like a mic. You just sing into it and still play your keys. You ain't got to put no nasty ass tube in your mouth.
But this is what I love, like the old school way, because my dad, he went back to analog with this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we just have to, get back to the roots, the roots of actual production. And again, I saw an ad, learn how to play chords, or the AI technology. I said, this is, I wrote a big ass comment, and the company had a nerve to argue with me because I guess I'm a woman, right? You don't know nothing about production. I said, what's sad about production these days with all this AI help? I'm like, everyone just sounds the same. I mean, no one has a sound anymore. Everybody sounds the same. And using AI technology to help you is not a you type beat. It's a iRobot type beat, if anything. Because if you need AI to help you make a beat, I mean, as a beginner, I get it. Because you're understand. Actually, no, excuse me, not as a beginner. As an expert, I get it. But if you're a beginner, if you skip these steps of learning,
That's cheat sheet out the gate.
right? If you And I don't have, like, again, I don't care about how other producers do shit. We're not on the same production team. But I feel like the laziness of making beats is the main reason why. It's more than just, because people think when I say laziness, they're thinking, oh, she's talking about loops. She's talking about midis. No, that's not what I'm talking about. If you literally can drag and drop some shit and do a beat in 5 minutes, no. Uh-uh. I hate the fact, like, I've argued with producers about this for a very long time. I was like, you tell me what you have produced. Oh, I did a beat for this and then I was like, oh, no. You made the beat. Can you show me something that you produced? And these dudes get so fucking offended. What's the difference? What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
Okay, that's like me. Oh, this is a perfect example. That's like me, like, writing a script for a movie. I'm the director, right? I write a script for the movie, but I tell y'all, okay, all out. You need a director.
What you gonna do?
You need a director. So when I talk to these producers, oh, you don't have any placements. I have placements. I've placed myself. Because I actually sit, I make the beat, but it's not just me make the beat and then, ooh, let me write to it. No. This is why songs these days are taking so long from me, because I'll do the melody, I'll do like just the kick, and then from right there, I start writing from there. And then I start adding shit and I keep writing. And then I'm recording in pieces. So I'm like, okay, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, this is a hard ass verse. Okay. I kick my headphones. The beat's not even done. It's only 8.
I couldn't. I've never been able to do that.
It's a long process, and that's why my songs don't ever get done, because most of the songs I have just have hooks. They just have the hook, or they'll just have me like scatting on it, and then I'm just like, I'll get back to it, and then I sit back and I look at my screen, and having so many files of unfinished shit.
Yeah. Sames.
But I love working with artists. It's just that artists have been hitting me up for the past couple of days. I guess some of the shit I've been dropping, people just be like, yo, I want to work with you. But This is my issue. I don't want to work with nobody because I feel like working with an artist, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. This ain't no send me the file. I'm not a send me the file type of producer. I'm the what time we meeting up? Okay, make sure you bring your overnight bag, and we starting on a blank slate. There is no what do you think about this? You like this? Yeah, all right, get in the booth. Nah. We start on a blank fucking slate. I sit back. So wait, I'm like, oh shit,
Wow, what just happened?
you a ghost?
Hang on a second. Let me
You got kicked off? I think she got kicked off. Oh, don't forget, I got Discord, y'all. Minx5112. That's my Discord. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was like, what the hell?
Mr. Ramirez says agreed. Should be together in the booth working. Yes. If we're not together working, then we're not working, y'all. It's just send you the file. Oh, she's frozen. Oh no. Have you battle rapped? No, I have not. I have not battle rapped.
What is going on here?
Are you getting booted?
Yes, that's twice already.
Oh God.
Get your shit together, y'all.
I don't battle rap. You fancy Stacy Dash. Yes, I hear that all the time. That's why I put my hair back to black.
I don't know what just happened. But we're still on. We're still on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we apologize for the technical difficulties. See, any other time, it just would have been a wrap.
Oh, that's a first. He says Stacy Dash with a little hint of Remy Ma. Interesting. Oh yeah, she's frozen again. Thank you, appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, so she's frozen. Let me get her back. Give me a second, y'all. No, but so the vibes are what to create the music. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you know what? Hold on, let me switch my camera. Oh yeah, she got booted. She got booted. Let me close this out. Don't go nowhere. Oh yeah, she got kicked out. You want to restart?
No, because we're almost at the end, and I kind of just want to get through this shit without it keep restarting.
Oh my God. See, we were talking shit about our computers and you see what happened?
Oh my gosh, like dog.
Talking about cleaning me. I'm scared. Ah!
Shut down. Like, what's the deal?
Oh, but
Oh
yeah,
goodness.
like for instance, when me and 759, when we did Invest in Yourself, we may have not been together, but we know each other. And
Yeah, that was some fun shit.
we know each other's sound. And that's why it was so like much fun. Everybody was like, that's your beat? I said, no, this beat's too hot. Are you crazy?
I don't do that. No.
No, that beat was fire though. I was listening to it the other day. And I was like, I like how she did the percussions on it. I was like, oh, I like how she did that.
You made that sound so basic just now.
Do we spar with each other? What, in production? Oh, we've had like
one-sided battles, which I'll be winning.
Oh, of course. We like we had challenged each other on what was it? Twitter.
Twitter, I think. Yeah.
And she was throwing up beats and I was throwing up beats and everybody was hitting us up like, are any of these for sale? I was like, no.
No. Me sell my shit? Never.
No.
No.
And
No,
I've used her beats for some of my blogs, my vlogs, 'cause
I've had my beats used on other people's blogs, so I use it for my own promotion when I do art shows. And they was like, "Yo, whose joint is that?" Yeah, that's mine.
what is my channel about, Mr. Ramiro? Well, basically, I have podcasts on here. I game. I come on here and I game a little bit. And he says he's channel surfing 2021 style. Yeah, I have a couple of shows. I pop up here and I play some games. And I mingle. I give money all the time to people on here. Uh, I literally went into the Apple store and I got like $99 worth of coins. And I've just been hopping through different live streams and showing support. And I'm one of those people. I invest in
Invest in yourself.
no, I'm an Aries and my birthday is actually in 4 days.
Ooh wee.
I'm gonna be 35, y'all. 35.
Mm,
Milestone.
it is. It
I,
really is.
I love it. I'm just
I turned 35. I woke up one morning and my knees laughed at me. I couldn't even get out the bed. Oh, here we go.
I'm not ready. I told Gino, he asked me what I wanted for my birthday.
Some Pepsodent, a walker, a hover round. Put that on layaway, and an oxygen tank. Just keep that in the tuck.
Right.
Yeah.
But what do you get someone that has everything?
I asked that. I have that same problem with my mom, and she has that same problem with me. She was like, "You got almost every damn thing. Like, what do you want?" I'm like, "Nothing at this point. I'm almost 40. Like, what the hell do I look like wanting something? Just give me a gift card. Gift card me."
Thank you. You know what I said? I actually said this year, I told my whole family, they all, still crickets. I said, I just want Ethereum. And my mom was like, Is that a game?
What is that?
Is that a game? I said, what, Ethereum? She says, yes. What is that on Xbox? Or I said, Mommy, it's
Mom
Ethereum.
tried. Mom tried. Leave her alone.
I told my aunt who knows nothing about crypto. She said, what do you want for your birthday? I mean, 35 is just such an amazing milestone. I said, yes, I want Ethereum. And she says, hold on, is that makeup? I said, no, it's not makeup, it's money. Oh, what kind of money? I'm like, oh my God, DT.
Go!
So I said this year I want 35 cents. I was like, I can't say 35 Ethereum because then y'all be like, bitch, are you fucking crazy?
Are you nuts?
So I want 0.000035 Ethereum. Send me 35 cents in Ethereum. That's all I want. Or you can cash at me 35 cents. I don't care.
I asked for $1.
I sent you $1.
You actually sent me one. What do you say on Trading Places? $1. I'm like, you actually sent it. Thank you.
I got you at the end of the show, Mr. Ramirez. You want to hear a bar or two? I'm actually going to show you guys a freestyle I just dropped. Even my manager was like, "Are you trying to like blow up?"
Not on purpose.
I said, "No, I honestly don't." He goes, "That is." I felt like I was listening to Little Kim and Queen Latifah at the same time.
That's a hell of a mix.
I could hear the Little Kim, but that came from channeling my inner rapper. I said, "Look, I need to rap. I'm tired of sing rapping. I'm a rap for y'all." How the fuck did a fly get in here? Biggie or Pop? I'm gonna go with Biggie. Biggie.
I want to see if I can pull up.
My phone is totally dead. I didn't even realize. I don't charge the shit anymore.
Oh, is dead?
Cassidy or Hitman, holla. I'm gonna go with my favorite battle rapper, my cousin John John. I can't be he said boo. Between Cassidy and Hitman, I'ma say Cassidy.
This nigga can't even make beats. What are you talking about? Anyway, uh his beat game is Trinidash.
He needs to keep trying.
No, give up. At this point. I
Give
kind of
up on yourself.
I was just about to pull the video up. But anyway, I don't know. Do I? Yeah.
I think you should chill.
Who?
I could play it, but I don't want you to cripple out your whole system.
Oh, no, I've played it before. I figured out how to do that shit from here now.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to try. I want to air it for you guys. For those who just joined us, it's your first time viewing us. This is the video that Minx was talking about that she and I collaborated on. Now, mind you, she's from New York. I'm from Virginia. Who would have freaking thought that this was possible? This is the video.
Oh, wait. Premise first.
Premise.
This is from a series that we have called The Misadventures of Little Trash Can, and we're in season 2 now. It's basically about a dude that sold his soul to the devil, and now he's trying to get out of his deal. No pun intended. So basically, this was a show. This is a show that is ongoing, and I also decided that in the show I wanted to make a mixtape for the show. So I spoke to Seven, and I was like, "Yo, I have a crazy idea. How about we do a song?" And she has a character on the show as well. His name is Sam the Scam. So I know we sound really sick right now,
but it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
So
don't judge us.
So these two characters are in one of my universes, and we came up with this song called "Invest in Yourself" because in the pandemic, there was a lot of rappers going around telling up and coming rappers that invest in a mixtape, invest in yourself, or if you're not serious unless you invest in yourself. So we basically did like a little comedy song about these rappers that always been, they're telling us that we are not taking our music seriously unless we invest in ourselves. So this was an anthem that we came up with called "Invest in Yourself," and it's animated, and we hope you like it. And yes, I am on the first verse and she's on the second verse, and this is her beat.
Yeah, what she said. All right, y'all, here's the video. I hope y'all be able to see it. Here we go.
Yeah. LT. Trash can. Yeah. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Are you trying to make it? If you can't take it, just invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Get that. Cash out. Just invest in yourself. Get in that money. Get in that cash. Get in my bag. Haters stay mad. I'm in the game. I came to play. No cheat codes. I made a lay. Up, down, left, right. Made a deal. Can't fight. I hear people talking, but I don't see no one in sight. Sound like you hating, cause I'm not waiting. I got my queen Shirlene and she want that green. This world is so cold. Got the devil working, cashing out on souls. When you sign a deal, you wanna live a fantasy until shit gets real, right? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Are you trying to make it? If you can't take it, just invest in yourself. Invest invest in yourself. Get that cash out. Just invest in yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Kid Big Sam. Looking on the internet to see who I can scam. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it don't matter. I'm just trying to make my pockets a little bit fatter. Ooh, I see a stooge. Let's see if I can make them fall with the trick that I'm about to pull. When fam comes, they answer the call. Yo, bro, yo, fam, you hot as work. Your beats are fire. They really trash. I know I'm such a liar, but I don't really care, cause they'll never suspect I'ma clean their wallets out and take their whole paycheck. Yeah, I promise a mixtape and I give them a slot for $1,000. Hey, that's all they got, cause ain't nobody gonna hear it anyway. Another scam, another dollar, and I do it every damn day. I reach out to them in email and I say to them these 3 words. I tell them,
invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. How you tryna make it? If you can't take it, just invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Get that cash out. Just invest in yourself.
I love making. Listen, Little Nas. I'm gonna say this again. We came out with this video way before,
back in February,
exactly.
specifically February 21st.
Word. And I was just super excited. I was like, yo, when we made this, I said, yo, we gotta do like more exciting videos like that, because a lot of people were like, yo, I want you to make me a character. Can I have a character? I'm like, it's not that kind of thing. Like, it's like I personally don't make videos for other people yet. I'm not doing other people.
Was that video too loud, or what was the problem?
No, it sounded fine.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out what Mr. Ramirez is he's talking about.
I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's not for everybody. But
you're welcome to.
I meant the bars was trash. Thank you.
Preach. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, gee, thanks. Anyway. Listen.
At what part did you not just hear that we said that this is part of a comedy show?
Right, like I really don't. What do you mean no negative? How you say the bars was trash and you said no negative? That whole sentence wasn't that. You know what? It's cool though, because
I mean, I don't understand what part of that he said. Like, I mean,
anyway, yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the RTIM show because I got to get up early in the morning.
Look, no one's saying that you can't have an opinion. I mean, that's your opinion. That's cool. I mean, opinions are 100% welcomed.
But, like assholes, everybody got one. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I mean, our fans are loyal fans that have been following the whole thing. They understand it.
So. They understand, yeah, and they completely get it. But no, I thank y'all for 50 views. Fuck. That's more than I ever got on a. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, not even that.
I ain't even mad about it.
In when I had it in the the universe in VR chat, yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, people was like, yo, is that on Spotify yet? And I was like, no, working on it. Along with everything else, even though I'm super behind on uploading like videos, and of course we got the skits from earlier today, and then we have an episode of the trash Misadventures Little Trash Can tomorrow, which is not a continuation, but season to episode 2. And that's going to be really, 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 really creepy.
Ooh, 65 views. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Poor
So,
Jen.
yeah. I know, right? I couldn't even.
I'm so mad she's sleeping.
Please make sure you hug my bestie and give her some hearts for me.
Oh, I will. I
Yeah.
think she's going to be very mad to know that we went live and didn't wait for her, but she
Well, she went to sleep.
Facts.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez, for tuning in with us.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. We're
Sharp.
here Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, we sharp like cheddar cheese. Know what I mean? I should be a rapper. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow at 7:15 for more random talk, more indie music, more foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans like the bullshit you just seen tonight. Please call and check up on your loved ones and make sure that you just give them a shout, let them know that you care. I know a lot of y'all are starting to open up more and lifting these mask mandates and all that crap. However, if you are like me and you don't play that shit, please wear your mask. 6 feet back or 6 feet deep, pick your poison. You feel what I'm saying?
Huh?
And you know what? Congratulations to everyone who can hug their grandparents. I'm really happy for you. You've been able to hug your grandparents for the first time in a year. I've had so many of my residents. I can't wait to hug my grandbabies. My I got a great grandbaby on the way. I can't wait to hug them. So this is definitely on the looking up. On the up and up. So everything's going smoothly here in Virginia. I guess our what the heck was that? What was that flash on your side? What was that?
Oh, that was my other window that I was switching over to.
Yeah. So if y'all got vaccinated, cool. If you didn't get vaccinated, it's whatever. But just know that don't. If you didn't get the vaccination and you have your reasons, like I got my reasons why I did, just respect that. Like I respect the reason why you didn't. Just don't shit on us. You know what I mean? Some of us
Right.
have our reasons for doing so. If that makes you sheep, if that makes you whatever, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the light's gonna go out for all of us eventually. I just don't want it. Don't want my lights to be cut off early. You know what I mean? I want to make it. I want to make it to 40.
At least 60 for me.
I'll be happy for 65.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live to be like 110 or nothing crazy like that.
Oh yeah, that's longevity.
Look like Betty White might make it though.
Except maybe at the crossroads so I don't be lonely.
I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Oh, I forgot to give y'all this right here. Yes, the brand new Hair Nigga Damn award because you didn't ask for it, but I'm giving it to you because it's free and it looks nice. Don't you agree? I really do like that. That's weird.
That shit is dope.
Yeah, see, I managed to handle all of that in like 15 minutes before we went on air. So yeah, y'all, we out of here because I'm sure Gina's gonna wake up any moment. Where's mommy? She did a show without me. She's mean.
Mean mommy. Mean mommy.
Mean monster mommy. Mama.
And following this show, you guys can stick around. I'm going to show you guys the skits that I ran today, some funny skits, and that freestyle from yesterday, and yeah, probably I'm going to be gaming in a little bit. I'll probably play GTA 5 tonight.
You haven't been putting up any clips, man.
I know.
I kind of missed that.
I've been working on some avatars and shit, so I was a little bit behind, but that's going to be tonight.
Well, we'll be here tomorrow night for you guys. And on that note, we out this bitch. Until tomorrow. Good night.
Good noise. Hold on, y'all.